In the shadows of Gotham City, a new kind of justice emerges. What if Batman, Gotham's Dark Knight, turned his back on the law and embraced the life of an outlaw? As chaos reigns in the streets and criminals grow bolder, Bruce Wayne stands at a precipice. Join me on this dark journey as we explore a world where Batman no longer fights for justice, but instead becomes the very thing he swore to vanquish. In a Gotham plagued by corruption, the once revered symbol of hope, the Bat, finds himself confronted by an overwhelming darkness. Crime has become rampant, and the city's pulse is a cacophony of sirens, screams, and shadows. Bruce Wayne, weary from years of fighting, begins to doubt his methods. As he surveys the city from the heights of Wayne Tower, the flickering lights below seem to mock his efforts. Is he truly making a difference, or merely perpetuating a cycle of violence? The people of Gotham, once inspired by his presence, now whisper of the Bat with fear. He's just a myth, they say, an urban legend that offers no solace. Frustration mounts within Bruce as he witnesses the rise of a new breed of criminal. The Joker's chaos and Bane's brute force remind him that evil does not rest. In the quiet moments of reflection, Bruce grapples with the harsh reality. Perhaps the system is irreparably broken, and the tools of justice he once trusted have failed him. As Batman confronts the darkness, he feels an insatiable rage bubbling beneath the surface. Each failed attempt to save a life pushes him closer to the edge. In the dead of night, he questions whether his moral code is a weakness. What if embracing the darkness is the only way to restore order in Gotham? The seeds of rebellion begin to take root in his heart, and Bruce Wayne teeters on the brink of a decision that will change everything. Driven by desperation, Batman seeks counsel from the unlikeliest of allies, those who have walked the line of legality and morality. Selina Kyle, the cunning Catwoman, stands before him, embodying the very spirit of rebellion he craves. "You can't save Gotham with a soft hand, Bruce," she urges, her voice a whisper in the dark. "Sometimes you need to play dirty to win." Her words resonate deeply, awakening a hunger within him for a more ruthless approach to justice. The shadows grow darker as Batman contemplates the power he could wield. He recalls the moments where he hesitated, where mercy turned into missed opportunities. Each moment of restraint now feels like a failure, a burden he can no longer bear. The line between justice and vengeance blurs further, and a chilling realization dawns upon him. Perhaps the only way to save Gotham is to become its greatest nightmare. Embracing this newfound perspective, Batman delves deeper into the criminal underbelly of Gotham. He forms alliances with those who operate outside the law, a network of rogues and outcasts who understand his vision. Together they plot a new course, one that will send shockwaves through the city. The transformation is complete. The Bat now dons the mantle of the outlaw, a dark avenger willing to do whatever it takes to reclaim his city. With the ink of his new philosophy still drying, Batman steps into a world that thrives on chaos and fear. He embraces the shadows, knowing that to fight the darkness, he must become part of it. The criminals he once sought to apprehend now become pawns in his game, as he plays both sides against each other. "Justice is not a gift," he mutters. "It is a weapon." This mantra becomes his guiding principle, a reminder that the ends justify the means. As he prowls the streets, Batman adopts a more aggressive approach. He shatters the notion of mercy, delivering punishment without hesitation. Each confrontation with a criminal reinforces his resolve, as he feels the thrill of power coursing through him. The fear in their eyes fuels his sense of purpose. He is no longer a protector, but a punisher. The bat signal, once a beacon of hope, now becomes a mark of dread. Word spreads quickly in the criminal underworld about the new brand of justice sweeping through Gotham. The organized crime families feel the tremors of change as Batman dismantles their operations with ruthless efficiency. Yet, with each victory, Bruce becomes increasingly aware of the cost. The people of Gotham, Caught in the crossfire, watch in horror as their savior becomes a harbinger of chaos. The question looms: at what point does justice become tyranny? As Batman plunges deeper into the life of an outlaw, the effects of his choices become evident. He encounters old friends who once stood beside him in the fight for justice, but now they look at him with a mixture of disbelief and fear. Alfred, the loyal butler, confronts Bruce, pleading with him to reconsider his path. "You're losing yourself, Master Wayne. This isn't who you are," he warns, his voice cracking with concern. Bruce's heart aches at Alfred's words, yet he feels an overwhelming urge to push forward. "The world has changed, Alfred. I must change with it," he replies, determination etched into his features. He grapples with the conflicting emotions swirling within him, torn between the remnants of his former self and the dark persona he has embraced. The transformation is not without its toll. Each victory leaves a stain on his conscience. In the darkened corners of Gotham, Batman becomes a symbol of fear rather than hope. His methods attract attention, both from the criminals he seeks to crush and from law enforcement trying to restore order. As the city descends into chaos, whispers of the outlaw circulate among the citizens. They begin to wonder whether the Bat has become a greater threat than the villains he hunts. Yet for Bruce, the thrill of power becomes an intoxicating drug he cannot resist. Amid the turmoil, Batman finds unexpected allies in the very criminals he once sought to defeat. The Joker, his eternal nemesis, sees an opportunity in Batman's transformation. "Oh, how the mighty have fallen," he cackles, his laughter echoing through the streets. "Welcome to the dark side, Bats. We've been expecting you." With the Joker's chaotic nature intertwined with Batman's new philosophy, they form a tenuous alliance, one that both intrigues and terrifies Gotham. The alliance serves a dual purpose. Batman seeks to manipulate the Joker for his own ends, while the Joker delights in the unpredictability of their partnership. As they wreak havoc across the city, the line between ally and enemy continues to blur. Batman begins to question whether he can truly control the chaos he has embraced. The Joker's influence seeps into his mind, urging him to embrace an even darker path. As the city spirals into an abyss of anarchy, Batman realizes that the only way to maintain control is to unleash the full extent of his power. He employs ruthless tactics, making examples of those who dare challenge him. The people of Gotham tremble at the mention of his name, and fear becomes a tool of his reign. Yet deep down, Bruce wrestles with the knowledge that in seeking control, he risks losing the very humanity that once defined him. The tipping point arrives when a new enemy emerges, one that threatens to expose Batman's transformation to the world. The GCPD, led by Commissioner Gordon, is determined to bring him to justice, and the media begins to turn against the once beloved hero. Headlines scream of the Vigilante gone rogue, painting Batman as a villain in the eyes of the public. Bruce watches in silence as his reputation crumbles, each article a dagger to his heart. In the shadows, he contemplates his next move. He knows he cannot hide forever, the truth must be confronted. With each passing day, the weight of his choices grows heavier, and Bruce feels the pull of his former self. Can he reclaim his identity as a hero, or is he doomed to remain an outlaw? The answer lies in a confrontation that could change everything. A final showdown with the GCPD that will determine his fate. As tensions rise, Bruce prepares for war. He dons his dark suit, no longer a symbol of hope, but a harbinger of fear. The night is alive with anticipation as the Bat prepares to face the consequences of his actions. In a city on the brink of chaos, the clash between the forces of order and the symbol of rebellion will determine the future of Gotham. With a heart full of uncertainty, he steps into the abyss, knowing that the line between hero and villain has never been more blurred. The confrontation unfolds in the heart of Gotham, where the streets become a battleground. The GCPD, armed and determined, prepares to take down the rogue vigilante who has shattered the thin veneer of order. Commissioner Gordon stands at the forefront, resolute in his mission to bring Batman to justice. "This isn't the man I knew," he laments, his heart heavy with the burden of betrayal. As Batman descends upon the scene, the atmosphere crackles with tension. He realizes that the city he once fought to protect now views him as a threat. With every encounter, he feels the weight of the choices he has made, the allies he has embraced, the methods he has employed. The darkness that has consumed him now threatens to consume Gotham as well. "I am the darkness," he whispers to himself as he prepares to unleash his fury. The battle rages on, a chaotic dance of gunfire and shadows. Batman uses his newfound allies, the very criminals he once fought, to orchestrate an ambush against the GCPD. The lines of morality have faded, and he revels in the chaos that ensues. Yet, amid the turmoil, a flicker of doubt ignites within him. Can he truly win this war without sacrificing everything he once held dear? As the dust settles, Batman stands victorious, but at a great cost. The streets are littered with the aftermath of his choices, broken bodies, shattered lives, and a city irrevocably changed. The thrill of power has turned to ash in his mouth, leaving behind a bitter taste. He stares into the faces of the fallen, realizing that the chaos he embraced has only brought destruction. The price of power weighs heavily on his conscience. In the aftermath of the battle, Gotham becomes a ghost town. Fear lingers in the air, and the citizens who once looked to the Bat for protection now cower in his presence. Bruce wanders the empty streets, grappling with the reality of his actions. "What have I become?" he whispers, the haunting echoes of his past filling the void. The transformation he sought to embrace now feels like a curse. Determined to reclaim his identity, Batman sets out on a path of redemption. He confronts the very criminals he allied with, demanding answers for their role in the chaos. "This is not the legacy I want," he declares, his voice steady. Yet, as he seeks to restore balance, he realizes that the darkness he has embraced is not easily shaken off. The battle for his soul has only just begun. As Gotham's darkest days stretch on, a glimmer of hope emerges from the ashes. The people, though fearful, begin to rally against the chaos. Small acts of defiance, a flicker of resistance, ignite a spark within Bruce. He realizes that even in the depths of despair, there is a chance for redemption. "I may be lost," he murmurs, "but I will fight for their hope." With newfound determination, Batman sets out to reclaim his legacy. He begins to confront the very criminals he once aligned with, seeking justice not through violence but through resolution. The message is clear. The Bat will rise again, not as a symbol of fear, but as a beacon of hope. He works to rebuild trust within the community, proving that even an outlaw can find redemption. As he navigates the treacherous waters of Gotham, he finds unexpected allies among the citizens. Ordinary people inspired by his efforts begin to rise against the tide of chaos. Together, they challenge the darkness, proving that the power of hope can triumph over fear. In the heart of Gotham, a revolution brews, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. The reckoning arrives when Bruce faces the consequences of his past actions. The city he sought to save now bears the scars of his choices. As the people rally behind him, a collective voice rises, demanding accountability for the chaos wrought in the name of justice. Batman stands before them, the weight of their expectations heavy on his shoulders. "I am sorry," he declares, sincerity etched into every word. "I lost my way, but I will make it right." In this moment of vulnerability, Bruce becomes a symbol of change. The citizens of Gotham witness his transformation, not just from an outlaw to a hero, but from a man to a leader. Together they chart a new course, one that embraces justice without compromising their morals. Batman learns that true strength lies not in power, but in the ability to listen and grow. As the sun rises over Gotham, a new chapter unfolds. The Bat, once a figure of darkness, emerges as a beacon of hope. The city begins to heal, the wounds of the past slowly mending. Bruce Wayne understands that the journey is far from over, but he is no longer alone. United with the people, he stands ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead, forging a new legacy for Gotham, a legacy of resilience, redemption, and unwavering hope. With the dawn of a new era, Gotham begins to heal from the wounds inflicted by Batman's transformation into an outlaw. The streets, once steeped in fear, now resonate with a sense of purpose. Citizens band together, determined to restore their city to its former glory. Bruce Wayne, now fully aware of the consequences of his choices, takes the lead in fostering community initiatives aimed at rebuilding trust and hope. Bruce organizes town hall meetings, encouraging open dialogue between citizens and law enforcement. He shares his story of redemption, emphasizing the importance of unity in the face of adversity. As people gather to listen, they find solace in his honesty, realizing that even the darkest souls can seek redemption. The shadows of the past linger, but together they forge a path toward a brighter future. Yet, as the city begins to flourish, the remnants of Batman's outlaw days still haunt him. Shadows of doubt creep into his mind, reminding him of the lives affected by his choices. Can he truly overcome the darkness within? With each step forward, Bruce learns to embrace vulnerability, knowing that the journey toward redemption is a continuous battle. As Gotham rebuilds, Bruce seeks out new allies among the community. He finds inspiration in the everyday heroes, teachers, firefighters, and community organizers who selflessly dedicate themselves to the betterment of the city. These individuals embody the spirit of resilience, reminding him that change starts from the ground up. Together they form a coalition aimed at addressing the root causes of crime, focusing on education and social justice. In this new chapter, Batman learns the value of collaboration. He realizes that he cannot fight alone. True strength lies in community. Together, they establish programs that offer support to at-risk youth, providing mentorship and opportunities for a brighter future. Bruce becomes a guiding light, using his resources to uplift those who have been marginalized, transforming Gotham into a city of hope. As the coalition grows, Batman discovers the power of empathy. He listens to the stories of those affected by crime, understanding their struggles and aspirations. This newfound perspective shapes his approach to justice, guiding him to become not just a vigilante, but a champion for change. With every life touched, the shadows of his past begin to fade, replaced by a legacy of compassion. With the coalition gaining momentum, Batman embarks on a mission to reclaim his place as a symbol of hope. He takes to the streets not as an outlaw, but as a guardian, helping those in need. The people of Gotham begin to see the Bat as a protector once more, not a figure of fear. Bruce realizes that redemption is not a destination, but a continuous journey, and he embraces each step along the way. As he works tirelessly to rebuild the community, Bruce faces challenges that test his resolve. Old enemies emerge from the shadows, threatening to disrupt the fragile peace. Yet, instead of resorting to violence, Batman seeks dialogue. He approaches former foes, offering them a chance for reconciliation. This unexpected approach leaves many baffled. But Bruce knows that true justice cannot be achieved through vengeance. In this pivotal moment, Batman discovers the strength of forgiveness. As he extends his hand to former adversaries, he learns that even the darkest souls can seek redemption. The path is fraught with difficulty, but with each act of kindness, Bruce chips away at the darkness that once consumed him. Together, they strive to create a Gotham where the cycle of violence is replaced by understanding and unity. As the coalition continues to grow, Gotham emerges as a beacon of hope. The citizens, once divided, now stand united in their pursuit of justice and equality. Bruce watches with pride as communities come together to support one another, breaking down the barriers that once separated them. The darkness that loomed over the city begins to dissipate, replaced by a newfound sense of belonging. Bruce recognizes that true change takes time. The scars of the past remain, but the resilience of the people shines through. With each passing day, Batman reinforces his commitment to protect and serve the community. He patrols the streets, not as an outlaw, but as a guardian, listening to the voices of the people and ensuring their safety. In this transformed Gotham, the bat signal shines brightly once more, a symbol of hope rather than fear. The citizens look up at the sky, inspired by the promise of a brighter future. Together, they have proven that even in the face of adversity, unity and compassion can prevail. As Batman stands watch over his city, he knows that the journey continues, but the foundation for a new Gotham has been laid. In the aftermath of their collective efforts, Gotham stands on the brink of a new dawn. Bruce reflects on his journey from an outlaw to a hero, realizing that his legacy is not defined by the darkness he once embraced, but by the light he has chosen to embody. The Bat is no longer a solitary figure lurking in the shadows, but a symbol of hope for a united community. As Bruce gazes over the city, he feels a sense of fulfillment. The streets are alive with laughter and hope, and the echoes of his past no longer haunt him. Instead, he finds solace in the friendships he has forged and the lives he has touched. Together, they have created a Gotham where compassion triumphs over fear. Yet Bruce knows that his work is never truly done. The legacy of the Bat is a living entity, evolving with each passing day. He embraces his role as a guardian, committed to nurturing the spirit of Gotham and ensuring that the darkness never returns. With the support of the community, Batman stands ready to face whatever challenges may come, united in their shared vision of a brighter future. As Gotham continues to thrive, the shadows of the past threaten to resurface. Old foes, still lurking in the darkness, plot their revenge against Batman. They have witnessed the transformation of the city and the Bat, and their hatred simmers beneath the surface. Bruce senses the unease in the air, the whispers of discontent that remind him that darkness is never truly vanquished. Determined to protect his city, Batman intensifies his vigilance. He engages in reconnaissance, gathering intelligence on potential threats while working closely with the police and community leaders. The collaboration between citizens and law enforcement becomes vital in thwarting emerging dangers. Yet, Bruce is haunted by the knowledge that not all battles can be fought with strength alone. In the face of adversity, Batman confronts the reality that healing takes time. As he patrols the city, he encounters those affected by the violence of the past. He listens to their stories, understanding the lingering scars that shape their lives. With every encounter, he reaffirms his commitment to healing, not just for Gotham, but for himself. One fateful night, Bruce receives an unexpected visitor. Harvey Dent, once the shining symbol of justice in Gotham, now a figure torn between light and darkness. The scars of his past remain etched on his face, but there is a flicker of hope in his eyes. "I need your help, Bruce," he admits, vulnerability seeping through his hardened exterior. "Gotham is in danger, and I fear I have played a part in it." As they discuss the resurgence of criminal activity, Bruce realizes that Harvey's struggles mirror his own. Together they confront the demons of their past and seek to forge a new path forward. Their alliance serves as a reminder that redemption is not just a personal journey. It can also be a collective effort to mend the fractures within the city. With Harvey by his side, Batman formulates a plan to confront the rising tide of crime. They reach out to former allies and gather intelligence, uniting against a common enemy. In this new chapter, Bruce understands that strength lies not only in his own abilities, but in the bonds he forms with others. As Batman and Harvey Dent delve deeper into the criminal underbelly of Gotham, they uncover a new threat, an enigmatic figure known only as the Architect. This mastermind orchestrates chaos from the shadows, manipulating both criminals and law enforcement to further their own agenda. With each revelation, Bruce realizes that the darkness he once embraced has returned, but this time, it has taken on a new face. The architect's influence spreads like wildfire, igniting fear and mistrust among the citizens. In response, Bruce rallies the coalition he helped build, emphasizing the need for unity in the face of this common enemy. "We are stronger together," he declares, igniting a fire within the hearts of the people. The fight against darkness is not solely Batman's, it belongs to all of Gotham. As the coalition works tirelessly to dismantle the architect's operations, Bruce finds solace in the strength of the community. The very citizens he fought to protect become his allies, and together they rise against the encroaching shadows. In this moment, Batman understands that the power of hope and resilience is greater than any villain's schemes. With their preparations complete, Batman and Harvey Dent confront the architect in a high-stakes showdown. The battle takes place in the heart of Gotham, amidst the remnants of the city's darkest days. As they face off against the architect's forces, Bruce feels the weight of his past choices bearing down on him. "This ends now," he declares, determination coursing through his veins. The confrontation reveals the true nature of the architect, a figure who embodies the chaos and disillusionment that once consumed Batman. In a fierce battle of wills, Bruce must confront the darkness within himself while fighting for the future of Gotham. As he grapples with the memories of his past, he realizes that redemption is not simply about overcoming darkness. It's about embracing the light within. In a climactic moment, Batman confronts the architect, engaging in a battle that transcends physicality. Words become weapons as they exchange ideologies, each vying for control of Gotham's soul. "You cannot break the spirit of Gotham," Batman declares, channeling the hope of the people behind him. The clash of ideologies culminates in a moment of clarity, where Bruce understands that his true power lies in the resilience of those he protects. In the aftermath of the confrontation, Gotham emerges from the shadows, standing on the precipice of a new era. The architect is defeated, but the scars of battle remain. Bruce reflects on the journey that has brought him here, one marked by darkness, redemption, and the unyielding spirit of the people. As the sun rises over Gotham, Bruce stands on the rooftop overlooking the city he loves. The bat signal shines brightly, no longer a symbol of fear, but a beacon of hope. "This is just the beginning," he whispers, understanding that the fight for justice is a lifelong commitment. In this moment of triumph, Bruce embraces his role as Batman, a guardian of Gotham, forever vigilant. He knows that while darkness may rise again, the strength of unity, compassion, and resilience will always prevail. Together with the people of Gotham, he steps into the light, ready to face whatever challenges may come, forging a new legacy for the Bat, a legacy that champions hope over fear. Just as Gotham begins to stabilize, whispers of old foes begin to surface. The remnants of the criminal underworld, bruised but not broken, plot their revenge against the Bat. Figures like the Penguin and the Riddler, feeling their power slipping away, unite under a common banner to reclaim the city they once terrorized. Batman, aware of their resurgence, prepares for the inevitable clash. He understands that the fight against evil is not just against the criminals, but against the fear and mistrust that linger in the hearts of Gotham's citizens. As he dons the cape and cowl, he feels the weight of responsibility pressing down on him. Yet, as he patrols the streets, Bruce also senses a change in the atmosphere. Citizens who once cowered in fear now stand tall, emboldened by the unity forged in the face of darkness. He realizes that they are not just passive observers, they are active participants in their city's future. As old foes rise, so too do new challenges from within. In the midst of Gotham's recovery, Bruce learns that a mole has infiltrated the coalition, feeding information to the criminal syndicate. The realization hits him like a punch to the gut. Betrayal can come from the unlikeliest of places. He sets out to identify the traitor, knowing that trust is the bedrock of their newfound unity. As he delves deeper, Bruce grapples with feelings of paranoia, unsure of whom to trust. The fear of losing the hard-won progress gnaws at him, and he questions whether he can truly protect the people of Gotham. In this tumultuous period, Bruce seeks counsel from Alfred, who reminds him that even in the darkest times, loyalty and love can shine through the shadows. "You've created a community, Bruce," Alfred says. "Trust in them, for they will trust in you." With Alfred's words echoing in his mind, Bruce initiates a discreet investigation to uncover the mole within the coalition. He engages with trusted allies, holding private meetings and discussing the potential for betrayal without revealing too much. The atmosphere is tense as suspicion hangs in the air like a thick fog. As he collects intel, Batman begins to uncover a web of deceit. He realizes that the mole is someone close to him, a figure he once considered an ally. This betrayal cuts deep, reminding him of the solitude that often accompanies the mantle of the Bat. "I trusted you," Bruce whispers to the shadows, knowing he must confront the traitor head-on. The search intensifies, and Bruce finds himself in a race against time. He must unveil the traitor before they can deliver vital information to the criminals plotting against Gotham. With every step, the burden of responsibility weighs heavier, but he resolves to protect the city he loves no matter the cost. The moment of truth arrives as Batman confronts the mole, revealing their identity in a dramatic showdown. The traitor stands before him, remorseful yet defiant, claiming they were driven to betrayal by desperation. "You abandoned us," they cry, eyes burning with betrayal and anger. "You think you can just play the hero and ignore the rest of us?" Bruce's heart aches at the pain etched on their face. He understands the complexities of their choices and the harsh realities that drove them to this point. "I never abandoned you," he replies, his voice steady. "I fought for all of us. But this is not the way." As the confrontation escalates, Bruce grapples with the line between justice and compassion. He seeks to understand their motives, recognizing that redemption is possible even in the darkest of souls. With the fate of Gotham hanging in the balance, he reaches out, offering a chance for reconciliation, a chance to come back to the light. With the mole's betrayal exposed, the coalition faces an imminent attack from the united forces of Gotham's old foes. The tension reaches a boiling point and Batman must rally his allies for one last stand. "This is our city, and we will protect it," he declares, galvanizing the spirit of unity that has blossomed in the wake of adversity. The final showdown erupts in a chaotic clash between the forces of good and evil. Gotham's streets become a battleground, with Batman leading the charge alongside Harvey Dent, former allies, and the citizens who refuse to back down. As the fight rages, Bruce finds himself at the center of the storm, grappling with both the physical and emotional toll of his journey. In the heat of battle, old wounds resurface, and Bruce faces off against familiar adversaries. Each encounter forces him to confront the darkness within himself, challenging his resolve and testing the very principles that guide him. Yet, with every victory, he draws strength from the unity forged with his allies. As the dust settles and the remnants of the battle fade, Batman surveys the aftermath. The criminals are defeated, but the scars of the fight remain. He witnesses the resilience of Gotham's citizens as they come together to rebuild what was lost. In this moment, Bruce understands that true heroism lies not just in victory, but in the courage to stand united in the face of adversity. As he gazes at the hopeful faces around him, Bruce realizes that the legacy of the Bat is not solely his own. It is a shared legacy, a testament to the strength of community and the power of hope. With the sun setting over Gotham, Bruce knows that his role as Batman will continue. But now he is not alone. Together, they will nurture the spirit of Gotham, ensuring that hope triumphs over despair. With Gotham slowly recovering from the chaos, Bruce takes a moment to reflect on the journey he has undertaken. The city has changed, and so has he. The weight of the past still lingers, but it is tempered by the hope and resilience of the people he serves. He understands that the legacy of the Bat is not just about fighting crime. It's about nurturing a community that can rise above its struggles. As he watches the sunrise over the city, Bruce vows to honor the legacy of the Bat by being a beacon of hope for Gotham. He reaches out to the citizens, encouraging them to take an active role in shaping their future. Together, they will create a city where justice and compassion coexist, where the darkness can never truly claim dominion. In the following months, Batman and the Coalition embark on various community initiatives from youth programs to mental health support. Bruce understands that true change begins at the grassroots level, and he is determined to make a difference in the lives of those he once fought against. With Harvey Dent by his side, they foster dialogues between the police and the community, emphasizing the importance of understanding and cooperation. Bruce learns to listen as much as he speaks, recognizing that everyone's voice matters in the fight for justice. This shift in approach strengthens the bonds between Batman and the people of Gotham. They begin to see him not just as a symbol of fear, but as a source of hope and inspiration. As the Coalition grows stronger, Bruce realizes the importance of mentorship. He reaches out to young heroes and potential vigilantes, offering guidance and support. "You are the future of Gotham," he tells them. "It's your time to rise." Through training sessions and shared experiences, Batman nurtures the next generation of heroes, instilling in them the values of compassion and justice. He understands that his legacy will not be defined by his victories alone, but by the impact he leaves on others. The emergence of new heroes signifies a turning point for Gotham. The city thrives on hope, and the Bat becomes a symbol of unity rather than fear. Bruce feels a sense of fulfillment, knowing he has paved the way for a brighter future. As years pass, Batman's presence continues to evolve, adapting to the ever-changing landscape of Gotham. Bruce embraces the role of a mentor and leader, guiding others while remaining vigilant in his commitment to justice. In quiet moments, he reflects on the journey that brought him here, the struggles, the victories, and the bonds formed along the way. He understands that the fight against darkness is ongoing, but he faces it with renewed strength, supported by a community that stands united. As the bat signal shines in the night sky, Bruce knows that his legacy is not just about him, it's about all those who dare to stand against the darkness. Together, they forge a new narrative for Gotham, one that celebrates hope, resilience, and the enduring spirit of the Bat. In the years to come, Gotham flourishes as a city of heroes, each carrying the torch of justice passed down from Batman. Bruce watches as they rise, knowing that his mission is fulfilled, yet the journey continues. The legacy of the Bat becomes a living entity, one of compassion, unity, and the unwavering belief that light can conquer even the deepest shadows. With a renewed spirit, Batman stands on the rooftop, overlooking the city that has become his family. As he surveys the streets filled with laughter and hope, he whispers a promise to the people of Gotham: "I will always be here." And so, the Bat endures, forever vigilant, forever a symbol of hope.